Hey, how's everyone doing today? I gotta clear some stuff up, man. That the Democrats seem to, they're still fear mongering. I'm sorry, Dems. Your candidate lost, okay? And all this fear mongering you're doing, scaring people, and that's exactly what you're doing. About Social Security, disability, and SSI. No, Trump is not cutting it off. I did some deep checking. And what Trump and Elon are doing is cutting off disability and SSI and Social Security to people 150 and 200 years old, over 100 years old. Because, see, we weren't running out. The Democrats were stealing it by paying it to people that have been passed on. And as far as um, medication farms or putting you in a mental hospital, treatment facility, it's only half right. But the Democrats want to make you think that if you're on a psychotropic drug that helps you to function correctly, they're going to take that away so you can't function at all, which is BS. I mean, that's BS. What they're going to do is they're going to take all these habit forming psychotropic drugs that are used to help people and put them on a non-habit forming medication. It'd be pretty much the same medication without the habit forming the drug addiction. Because if you have a mentally ill patient and you put them on something that's addictive and they become addicted to it, that addiction becomes far more dangerous than that mental illness. Because that addiction, you'll kill for that addiction. But with a mental illness, you're willing to talk it out. You're willing to calm down and take your meds, and take a medication is going to help you. But you leave it to the Democrats, and they're going to totally cut your bone dry. They're going to take all your money away. You know, you have a mental illness, you can't help it because most people are born with it. And yeah, this fear mongering has got to stop. As far as Elon Musk is doing what has to be done. I mean, him going after people that are 100, 250 years old, cutting off their disability, that Democrats were stealing the money. If you were a registered Democrat in the past 4 years, you got a little extra in your tax refund check. Republicans didn't get that. Registered Republicans. Yeah, it's and Elon found this out, and he stopped putting a stop to it because Democrats, we weren't running out of Social Security disability and SSI money. Democrats were stealing it, and but yeah, those people on disability and SSI do not have to worry about being homeless or getting their money took or getting their medications cut off. Because I've got a lot of friends that told me that they could take my money, but my medication, I need that. And some of the medication they're on is, or in fact, there's one guy said that, and he's on non-habit forming medication. He really needs his medication to help him stabilize every day. These Democrats want to scare the crap out of you, fearmonger you. I don't know what they're going to do. All they're gonna cause is a chaotic society. That's all they want. Um, they're not gonna vote Trump out of office. I mean, Trump is the best thing that's happened. I mean, and as far as Trump being able to run for a third term, I hope he does. I hope that passes in the House and the Senate or wherever it's got to pass. I hope it goes through because we need someone like this to come in and straighten all the bad stuff out that the last administration did. I mean, maybe it sounds one sided, but it's really not. You ask anybody. I've talked to a lot of Democrats that are really ashamed of the last 4 years. Of course, they ain't gonna admit it openly, publicly, but they see what's going on. And in fact, Illinois, I think it was like anywhere from 75% to 95% of the blue state voted for Trump, voted red. So it's like that's why people ask me on the internet who don't know it, ask me what Illinois is. I said this year is a red state. So it's like, um, yeah, I just figured I'd try to straighten some things out, and because I study this. When I hear this, I could go by face value. I'm gonna go in dig, do a deep dig and dig stuff out. Because a lot of people are afraid of this, and they don't have to worry. They're not going to be homeless. They're not going. And Trump is not. Trump is bringing money back to the people. Okay, that's what Elon's doing. Think about it. By them raising these tariffs, that puts more money in our pockets. That helps us pay off the national national deficit or the debt or whatever we call it. Now, why do we want Canada as our 51st state or are part of our country? The thing is their economy is real bad right now, and if they were to join us into becoming one country, the economy in both countries would even out. It would help both economies uh, survive. It would help both economies move forward. It would let us become a bigger and better nation. Um, Trump isn't making that proposal to hurt anybody. He just wants to see both nations succeed. Um, I mean, true, yes. Canadians owe us a lot of money, but see, we owe them a lot of money too. And it's kind of a even even keel at as far as how much we owe each other. But we became one nation, everything will even out, smooth out the playing field, as they say, or clear the playing field. Become one country and become happy. I mean, at least make Canada a U.S. territory. Um, I mean, you still need a passport to go there, but it'd be making just a territory, but at least they'll be part of us. We'll be able to help them with their economy. They'll be able to help us with ours. I mean, Canada thinks if we cut them off or they cut us off, we're losing out. We get our imports from other places besides Canada. Canada's not our sole country we get stuff from. Except for the maple syrup, I'd be irritated if I couldn't get no more Canadian maple syrup. That sounds good, man. I'm sorry, but that sounds good. I'm a fan of Canadian maple syrup. No, well, I just thought I'd stop and kind of clear a few things up. And I mean, there's other things I know about that going on. I mean, but something's always wondered me. Where did Elon Musk come from? Think about it. We were always the creators, the US was always the creators. But then China would take and improve on anything that we did. We made the automobile and they took and they improved on it. Every invention we came up with, they took and improved on it. Now, Elon Musk, he invented it and improved on it, which I don't know. Is he the very first self aware artificial intelligence? Who knows? Could be. I mean, you never know with all the AI out there and all the artificial intelligence out there. Oh, well, just some information where people can rest assured they're not going to be homeless. And women ain't getting their rights taken away. They never were getting their rights taken away. That's fear mongering by the Democrats. Um, well, I'm Jim with Life's Adventures, keeping it real. God bless you all.